One. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Microphone Club podcast, where today we are back live in person and we are reviewing the Weeknd's new album, Hurry Up Tomorrow. It came out last week, a week today, technically. We're recording this Friday night.
Yep.
So we're going to be doing a review. We're going to let Malachi talk a lot because he said he has some interesting stuff to say. But it's been a while since we recorded in person. The dynamic is probably going to be better because we're sitting beside each other.
Yeah.
And we're recording 5 videos today, so this is the first out of the 5 we're recording. These will periodically get uploaded through the week. I'll probably have this one go up Saturday, just to start them up. Nothing Sunday, and then
Super Bowl Sunday, so
that's true.
Let's go Eagles.
Let's go Eagles.
Let's go Eagles.
I mean, I don't care. I really don't care. But let's get into it. The Weeknd dropped Hurry Up Tomorrow. Supposed to be the end, quote unquote, of the Weeknd persona. Apparently, he's gonna start uploading music by his government name, Abel McConan Tesfaye. So that'll be interesting. And let's get into it. So, Malachi, what's our first category?
All right. So first category we got artist performance. So okay. So I want to start saying now, if you know me, right, in real life, whatever, right, I've made it somewhat vocal. I'm not the biggest. I don't think The Weeknd makes bad music. Okay? I don't. I think he makes genuinely very good music. It just doesn't. It never clicks for me, right? I feel like I should like The Weeknd more I like him more conceptually, right? I think he has really cool themes and does really cool things with like the aesthetic that he tries to kind of encapsulate with his albums. But then the actual music itself never hits for me, and it's no different with this album. I find.
That's crazy.
Being honest, I've listened to this multiple times, and I just there's a decent amount of songs I actually do enjoy, but overall it just does not click. But like the stuff he was talking about in the album, the themes, everything had was like it really grabbed me, but like the actual music didn't. And that's how I feel with music.
That's wild, bro.
I know.
I have to disagree with you. First of all, give your score for artist performance.
Well, for artist performance, I gave this a 78.
Bro, the way you're talking about, I thought it was gonna be like a 50.
No, artist performance 78. Because remember, that's like he like overall he did a very good job of like
let's be real, The Weeknd is one of the best vocalists right now.
Yeah, sure.
Like
yeah.
One of the better singers, for sure. Obviously not really a rapper anymore,
No.
But like in terms of vocalists, like in terms of singing, he's revered as one of the best in the world. And the way you were talking about it, I thought you were gonna give him like a 50.
No. Like I said, I think it's a solid project. Artist performance, like I think he did a pretty good job.
That's like a 78%. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty. I'm not like I said. I'm just trying to understand. Like people probably are gonna rate this album a lot higher than I did.
Most people are.
Right? A lot higher. Like I said, not a bad project. It's not mid either. It's good. Solid. But it's just like, I don't see, like, I feel like I should like it more, but I just don't.
That's pretty high, though.
Yeah. Well,
we'll see. We'll go through the rest. For me, I thought this was a very, very good, honestly, his second best album for me. My favorite Weeknd album is Starboy, because it's the more trap-centric Weeknd album.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was sick. I liked
I love Starboy, too.
I liked his vocal inflections on this album, that he's still going back to the 80s, 70s era. But I think I was listening to this album with fans of the Weeknd, like hardcore fans. I went to Toronto with my cousin to listen to this. And some of our other cousins were there, and they really liked the Weeknd. So they were like, "Oh, this song sounds like." I think this album, like, it's gonna be good for you or for me, but this album seems like it's amazing for people that know his catalog by heart. And for me, it's like I was listening to it and they were like, this song sounds like it's from Trilogy. This one sounds like it's from this. And I'm like, if I like really knew his catalog really well, I feel like I would have appreciated that more.
But that kind of applies to like literally
any artist, of course.
Yeah.
If you like any artist, you're going to like their albums. Unless it's like objectively trash.
Yeah, but like even like the references stuff, like there's certain things that when you're
just not going to get.
Yeah. And,
it's like if you watch like Avengers Infinity War before everything else. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna like it, but like some of the stuff just isn't gonna hit for you, like callbacks or whatever it may be. But that being said, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really write anything down for this album because I know a decent amount about it. Like I'm gonna pull up the track list just to. I think his singing was amazing. He didn't really rap too much on this, obviously, but I like the transitions. The art form was good. He sung really well on songs like obviously "Wake Me Up and Cry for Me." Like starting off the album with a banger, mind you. "Giving Up on Me" is really good. Big Sleep, which I think is just a funny ass name. He was good on that. I liked his performance on every track, pretty much. At some points, did it get a little like repetitive? Yes. But I thought it was good. If I were to give it a rating, I'm giving it a 90, man. I thought it was sick. I thought it was really good. But that's only 12 more than you, which isn't really that crazy.
Not that crazy.
So what's next?
So now the production. Now this is the highest category for me
Because it's fucking nuts.
and I gave it an 80.
It was nuts. It was
remember,
good.
production for us, we rank. It's not just the beat selection and everything. It's also the album curation, sequencing.
Yeah.
Everything that goes into it, and that's for me. That's the highlight. Like,
It is.
Really enough. The sonic aspect of this album, like how it sounds, isn't quite the highlight for me. But the actual themes, the actual concepts, and like the stuff you're talking about, like from each track and the sequencing, is what I think he did the best for out of everything else. You know, he had some albums like I forget which song, but he was talking about his relationship with his father on one track.
Yep.
He had like I think the intro track was such an interesting
it was like a thriller, like
yeah. But like the intro track, it was almost seemed like I guess you could say it's the core theme for the whole album. Like he's almost like seeping into darkness, wants to like kind of like find a way out, be a safe.
You know what's
right?
That's what the whole like After Hours Dawn FM Hurry Up Tomorrow trilogy is
That's
about.
such a cool concept, right? And
Yeah.
like I love when artists are able to take concepts and like make it almost work musically, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love when they take something interesting, like one of my favorite albums, The Incredible True Story. It's literally an album, like a science fiction album, right?
Yep,
but it's
sci-fi album,
But Lodge is such a great job. Like this is like no different, not really realistic, right? He takes these core themes and concepts and makes it work musically. And now the actual how it sounds, not quite the biggest fan of, but like the actual thought process behind themes is what I think stands out for this project.
I think it's interesting that you can like not especially like the sound, like you obviously like the sound of an album, but it's not like your favorite thing ever. But still appreciate like the production side of it and the sequencing part of it.
Sequencing was fantastic.
Because sometimes you're gonna hear an album that you don't like and not be able to appreciate some aspects of it. So it's nice to have that take.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the beats were sick, like the synth heavy stuff. Like Mike Dean obviously cooked on this. Mike Dean said that this was his best album he's ever made, which is crazy because if you know Mike Dean, he's been on fucking everything. He works with all your favorite artists essentially.
Yeah.
And then in terms of like sequencing, I thought that was really good as well. We'll get into the features more later. Feature placement I thought was decent. There was a couple features that we'll get into more. Like 2 of them felt out of place to me. The rest were fine. There's obviously one I really liked. I thought it was good. I would honestly like this album to me. Like I'm gonna say this now. This album's like a 90 out of 100 for me. I think it's one of the best albums that are gonna come out this year. It's gonna be hard for me personally to beat it. And you know what? I'm not even like a Weeknd glazer. I'm not even trying to be a glazer. Like you can look at all the other reviews, not to say like one review is more valid. It's fucking music. Mm-hmm. I saw someone tweet at one of the guys on like hip hop Twitter and was like, "Bro, take out your bias when you listen." I'm like, how the fuck do you do that?
You can't.
How do you like? If I show Malachi a Travis Scott album, well, I'm gonna like it more than him.
Yeah. If I showed you a fucking JPEG Mafia, I'm gonna like it more than you.
Yeah. No, but if you took away your bias,
yeah,
what are you talking about? It's just like the stuff you like.
Yeah.
It's like watching a show and being like, just take away all your bias. I'm like, no, like I've lived my life and this is why I like. Anyway, another 90 about Take Keith went crazy. Metro Boom was great. Everyone was good. I liked the production a lot. Sequencing was good. Feature placement was good. I especially like he has a big focus on like he's not really like a take song out of album and put it in a playlist guy. You know some artists like for example like Drake or Travis or whatever. You can tell you can like kind of pick out songs you like and throw them in a playlist. With The Weeknd, it's kind of like you have to listen to the album because it's like song transitions into another.
So strong.
So important to getting the concept. So another 90 for me. I thought it was really good. What is our next topic?
So now the next category is features, and this is wasn't a very high category for me, to be honest. That's me personally. I gave it a 55 out of 100.
Okay,
features.
I can understand that.
Yeah. My main thing with the features on this album, none of them. I think Future was okay. Like it was cool, but I don't think any of them moved me at all. And I listened to them multiple. I was like, okay, they were not bad, but they just did not add a single thing. I wasn't a fan of the Travis Scott feature.
I thought it was sick.
I like the song. I thought the Weeknd's part was cool, and then the Travis Scott part was like, okay, it was I don't know, the features.
I think like to put it in layman's terms, it's like you don't think they're shit, but it's like did they make the song that much better?
They didn't, and I also felt like this album genuinely could have been like featureless.
Just The Weeknd.
And I think
he's done that a lot.
And I think this album would have worked better. Like an album like Starboy, I think those features are kind of help with with the actual production of the album.
Yeah.
In my opinion, right? But this album, I felt like you could have gone featureless and it would have actually probably benefited, in my opinion. But they weren't bad, but not memorable at all. Like, I'm not like going back for any songs for the features. You know, I thought The Weeknd definitely was the highlight. Like, in terms of like between him and the features, he was the better. He took a much better approach to the songs. But 55 is my rating for the features. How about you?
So I'll say for the features, obviously I enjoyed the Travis feature because it was kind of like an old like Travis feature, like with like the different vocal inflections. Because he used to play a lot more with it in his earlier career, like in like the Days Before Rodeo era, where like he was more like toned down, trying random shit. Like if you listen to Days Before Rodeo, he doesn't like pitch down his voice a lot, but he's very heavy in the inflections and the modulation and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I enjoyed. It was also like a cool surprise because like he's never been on a Weeknd album before. This is his first time.
Really?
And The Weeknd's been on every Travis Scott album.
Yeah, he was on Utopia. What was on Utopia?
Circus Maximus and K-pop.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
forgot.
And then Astro World, you had Wake Up and Skeletons, Wonderful on Birds, and then you had Pray for Love on Rodeo.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
But yeah, so like a lot of Weeknd and Travis fans rap because they broke the curse, is what they said. I thought the feature was good. I like the production change. I do enjoy I guess people say dark Travis. That's what they call it. Like dark. I don't know. I think it's fucking weird. I enjoyed that. The Future. See, this was the issue when we were listening. We heard Future. I'm like, bro, how much Future I've heard in the last year?
Yeah, it's like
3 projects. He announced another
mixtape. Like you're just at this point, it's like, bro, you need to just like relax. Like, Boy, fucking, they dropping like every.
Yeah, almost trash though. Like Future, I was like,
Future's good.
Yeah, Future's actually. So again, I agree with that sentiment a lot. Like I like the Lana Del Rey feature. I thought that was cool at the end. She didn't really like. It wasn't too much. It was like decent, like in and out. The Future features were whatever to me. So for me, I'd probably give it like a 75. I kind of agree with you a little bit. I can see where you come from. I thought like. I really like Travis Scott. The Travis Scott feature was sick, and it's nice just to have them on a song. Other than that, though, there wasn't really any like main. It was mostly The Weeknd. Which made sense.
You know, it just didn't move. They didn't move.
Yeah.
But, you know, it is what it is.
All right, what's our next one?
So next one is replayability, and for this category, it's more of a what's the word? Objective.
Numerical, quantitative.
Yeah, quantitative, where we take the amount of songs we like.
We also take a little bit of like.
We do adjust.
If we feel like the score's too low, like or too high,
but you make it work. You know?
Yeah.
So for mine, it is a 45 out of 100.
Damn, it's pretty low.
Yeah. So there were like only about I think 11 songs I really enjoyed.
That's like half though.
Or like not really enjoyed, but like 11 songs I like. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Replayability for me, I liked the album. Obviously, like I'm not counting the interludes and skits and whatever, obviously, but I thought that whole album was good. Will I give it 100? No. But again, it can sit at 90 for me. Because I think when you're listening to this album, you want to play it through, kind of, just because it's that kind of album. Some albums are like that. A lot of trap albums, you can kind of like...
Kind of just pick
what you want. But like this was a cool pop, synth pop, conceptual project that I thought was really good. So there's no track I thought was trash. Or some of them like a little bit sleepy. Yes. Some of them are a little sleepy. But then, like, you'll be sleeping, and then he'll hit you with, like, some crazy synth, fucking heavy, crazy-ass Mike Dean, whatever the fuck song, and you're like, damn, what the fuck is going on? So, for anyone that grew up in the 80s, or if your parents grew up in the 80s and they liked Michael Jackson and that kind of synth pop, I think they're gonna fucking love this album. Everyone, you'll find, it's hard to find people that, like, hate The Weeknd, because his music's kind of, like,
people think, after Dodge's allegation, people think I don't hate him. It's just because I don't.
No, but you never say. I don't think you hate him.
Yeah, but some people think I hate him because I don't like his music.
Like you're not gonna sit there at a party when the Weeknd song is on and be like,
oh yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna. Oh my god.
No, like if it's a vibe, you know. I feel that way with like most music though. It's like okay, some artists are fucking ass, but like if you're at a function and a Weeknd song you might not love is playing, but it's a cool vibe. You've had a few drinks, you know what I mean? Like it's a vibe. It's a vibe. Okay. Like, we're not trying to hate that much, but I thought, very fucking solid album. What's next?
And then for the final category, we got the album cover, which is also like the album cover, how it correlates with the album itself, and also the artists, like the rollout, and kind of how they approach.
Fortunately, this category might not be that high. But take it away, man.
For me, actually, you know what? I actually thought for the album cover, I give it 81.
Oh, wow, okay. That's pretty good.
I think that the only thing about the album cover I didn't like was he had the title tracks in it. It kind of just didn't look as good.
It looks like it should be the back.
Yeah. It didn't look as good, but...
It's better than the original. Remember the original?
Yeah. But reason why I like the album cover because it fits with the theme of that he's going with.
Like the nihilism and shit, yeah.
I think, bro, see, and this is the problem. The Weeknd, conceptually, I like him more than the actual music. It's weird.
Bro, it's the West Side Gun conundrum.
Yeah, exactly.
It's literally the same thing for you. It's the same thing for you.
Exactly.
How I feel about West Side Gun in terms of, like, rapping. Like, I don't think he's a great rapper, but I think he's a good, like, glue, putting all the pieces together. Yeah. The Weeknd, it feels like it's the same for you.
Yeah, except also, like, I just, like, hip, like, yeah, it's the exact same thing, basically. Right. So, but like conceptually, like I'm like, this is so good. I want to like this, but then I'm listening. I'm like, I don't know. It
also might be like, not say that it won't or that it will. Like one day it might just click.
It might just hit. Yeah, I mean I've tried. So maybe.
But like one day it might
just click, and I listen to this in the car, at the gym. I was just in my.
You put it in a lot of situations.
I was in different situations at night, and I was like, I don't know. It's just not.
That's happened to me with like Playboy Cardi. Like once when I was at like a function. I heard someone play a Cardi song and I was like, damn, okay. And then I went home and like literally you might be at a party, someone plays a song and you're like, damn, this shit's it's kind of hidden.
Maybe.
Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe it will. Like
maybe I revisit like his older his previous discography and like something there, and then this hits.
I thought it was cool how the last track of this album transitions into his first song ever. That's pretty cool.
That's
a nice touch.
See, but
that's a nice
touch. Like that. Conceptually, I really enjoy the Weeknd, but. In actuality, the music does not hit. I think I just don't like his voice. You know what I mean? I think I don't like his voice.
You might not.
I'm listening to it and then like that's the
thing.
That
is exactly how people feel about West Side Gun.
Yeah, there's times where I'm listening to him harmonizing. I'm like, oh, this is fun. And then he changes his like I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, like it's
damn.
Yeah.
That's low key a hot take.
Yeah.
Can't lie. Low key hot take. But I thought the album cover was pretty mid. Like it didn't really do anything for me. The rollout was okay. All he kind of did was billboards. He announced the album like way far out.
Yeah. When did he announce? It was
like around when Timeless came out. Timeless came out in October. Yeah. So, oh, I forgot. Fucking Playboy Cardi is technically a feature.
He was.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Timeless was there, and just because Timeless has been out so long, it feels like a single.
Yeah.
But I didn't think the role was that cool. Like you gave it an 81, I'll probably put it at a cool 70. I like how we changed the Weeknd to like the end.
Yeah.
Which was cool. That was pretty cool. Like that was pretty cool. Cause like it's like the end of the Weeknd, obviously. So a cool. And then all the billboards were like different album aesthetics. So we had like a trilogy billboard where it's like black and white and says the end. Then you have like an After Hours one and a Star Wars one.
Kind of leaving behind this current like persona and then moving on to like his I guess his former self. Almost you want to call it
like even like a new self kind of thing. Or like, because if you watch the music videos, they're a little bit fucking weird.
Yeah.
But like in Dawn of Him, he's like this really old guy. And then in like the new one, it's like about like babies and shit.
Yeah, like
so.
I think again, great concepts, great themes, and great but just overall, I don't know if it doesn't click for me yet. The actual music, but
it might not.
Maybe.
But like you know what? When we walked in here, when you came to my house and you were talking about, I thought you were gonna say it was like fucking dog water.
No.
But like the way you talked about it, I think you enjoyed it more than I thought you would.
Yeah.
So what was your overall rating?
68 out of 100.
So what's that like a
6.8 out of 10, which is kind of like a 7.
That could be better. I am putting this shit at a cool fucking. This album is fucking sick. It's like an 8.5 out of 10 for me. I thought it was really good. I'm not a huge Weeknd guy, but this album made me buy tickets for the concert, so I'm going to the concert, which is cool. Tickets were expensive, bro. You know we sold out the Rogers Center 4 times.
On 4 different days. Oh,
yeah, 4 different days, bro. That's crazy. Anyway,
he's making fucking stupid.
Bank.
Yeah,
apparently, Cardi's supposed to be on the tour with him.
Yeah, he's
that motherfucker not allowed in the country though.
Wait, he's not.
He's not allowed. He was a felon. Anyway.
Oh, that's right.
Anyway, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the review. Let us know what you thought about our takes of the album in the comments. Let us know what you thought about the album in the comments. Hope you guys are having a great day. We have more videos coming out, more life, more everything. We'll see you guys soon. Peace out. Have a good one. Until the next one, subscribe, like, share, all that stupid shit. Peace out.